Matt Stepp with Dave Campbell's Texas Football here at the Texas High School Coaches Association Convention in San Antonio, Texas. I'm here with the head coach of the Sweetwater Mustangs, Coach Brian Hodnett, the new head coach of the Sweetwater Mustangs.
Sir.
Coach Hodnett, first off, congratulations on the new gig.
Thank you. Very excited.
Oh, yeah, and I think folks in Nolan County are excited about your ball club coming up this year. There's some buzz around the program. I think you guys got some great experience returning in a tradition-rich program. Tell us, how the off-season went and how it's a little, even though you were on staff, there's still a little bit of a transition because obviously Coach Lucas retires and you have your own way of doing things, obviously. So there's a little bit of a transition. How have the kids handled that?
The kids have been great. They're super excited. Our numbers have been really good through the spring and summer. Like you said, we did play with a lot of youth on the field the last couple of years, and you always know at some point that's going to pay off. They're excited offensively. We're staying a lot the same of what we've been doing, and that transition helps. Already knowing kids and knowing what they can do on and off the field, and bringing in some changes defensively, which I think is exciting for the kids. We get a little bit of new and keeping some things the same. And so, like you said, the energy's good. It's the 40th anniversary of Sweetwater State Championship from 1985. So we're including those guys in some things this season, and I think our community's really excited about that. And it's always fun to celebrate past success.
I guess those guys don't have any eligibility left, do they?
They would love to try. I promise you. I promise you.
In your district in the big country there in 3A Division I, obviously a lot of good football teams, a lot of tradition-rich programs. Week in and week out, it's a challenge. How do you assess kind of the challenges that those guys? A lot of great coaches, great players. The challenges those guys bring.
Well, we watched all of them in track and baseball and basketball in the off season, and so our kids know their kids, and we know their coaches. And playing at Jim Ned's that's a tough draw, and that's our last one. We hope that's a big, meaningful ball game. The guys at Clyde are going to be ready to go. Anytime you play Breckenridge, your hands are going to be full. And then those guys at Comanche, man, they do a great job. And so we talked a lot about being consistent and just play to our level every week.
Can't look ahead, right?
Not at all. It's like running those hurdles, man. If you look at the next one before you go over this first one, you're going to trip and fall. And I think our kids did that. A great job of focusing on that through the spring. Because we had some letdowns last year, and they know that. They're fully aware of that. And so we're just taking it one step at a time, and I feel like the team unity is good. I think the guys get along well. I think they're working hard, and, man, we're anxious to get after it.
When you look at your ball club, do you have an idea of what the personality of the Sweetwater Mustangs is going to be in 2025? What are you guys going to hang your hat on?
We want to be really physical on both sides of the ball. We were bitten by the injury bug really bad last year. And that was a struggle when you got to pull up a lot of JV kids to finish the year. In a sense, it's good because, those kids get experience.
It's good this year, right?
Yes, yeah. but it causes some growing pains. And so we've got more depth, I think, mainly on the offensive and defensive line. We hope that helps us to be physical. We are a spread team. Our quarterbacks had some great numbers as a freshman and sophomore. So we feel like we have the ability to throw it around, but we also want to get in a tight end set and two back every now and then and be able to smash mouth and just grind it out a little bit. And so we kind of want to be multiple, as far as that goes, because we feel like it'll help our defense. It'll help us in special teams as well.
There you go. Final question for you, Coach. Here at Coach's School, it's always a huge event. It kind of kicks off the football season in the school year in a sense. For you, I know you've been going to these things for a long time. What makes Coaching School special?
My wife and I had that conversation last night down on the river walk. We were walking around, and I probably ran into 4 or 5 former players of mine that are now coaches. And they all just give you that hug and they say, Coach, thank you for what you did. And it just kind of reminds me of why we do what we do. We all want to win games, and we all want to play in December and play at Cowboy Stadium. Obviously, that's the goal every year. But you want to impact lives. And I'm pretty sure all these coaches could tell stories of men in their life that impacted them when they were players. And that's why they coach. And so I love it to see the kids we've coached, guys that you coach with, previously. That's always a fun time. And it just kind of gets you excited because when you get in the Suburban and head back, man, meetings are already happening in the Suburban. Some of them are going to happen tonight, in hotel rooms. To be able to share some things with guys and people that you trust and know, it's exciting, man. And I can't wait to get going. And it's a huge honor to carry the torch at Sweetwater.
Well, Coach, good luck in 2025. We appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of Coach's School. Enjoy that magazine.
Yes, sir. Thank you. We appreciate it. Appreciate you.